Hey guys, it's Tanya here. Thanks for watching. So I know my hair looks kind of crazy at the moment. Let me just tuck this down a little bit. There we go. Today I am doing a review on the Younique 3D Lash. Now a lot of people have done reviews on these and some are positive and some are negative, and what I'm having the biggest issue with is the way people are describing how to use these. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I just know that I'm doing it in a way that works for me. I have used this on several clients already and it seems to really be working for them. So I'm going to go over how I'm using this mascara, and hopefully the way I'm showing you guys how to use it might make it a little bit easier to use for you, for anyone who's having difficulty. So I wanted to get you guys in really nice and close so you can see what I'm doing here. And I want to start by telling you guys the way I found that this works for me, how I figured it out, was because of these. So I actually do use this mascara on clients. I use it with a disposable brush wand. This is the disposable brush wands here. And that is how I'm finding this works the best. I also use it by wiping off this before I put it back in, and I find that really helps too, because what I find the biggest complaint people have about this is that the transplanting gel gets really thick and goopy and is quite messy to work with. But if you keep it clean by wiping it, I know that yes, you're getting rid of some product, but honestly you're probably never going to get through a whole tube of this, and it really helps to keep that gunk from building up in the top there. The first thing it tells you to do in the pamphlet when you get it is it tells you to use one coat of your own mascara. Now some mascaras are really great for this first coat, some are not. You have to be very careful. These are my top 4. I have 2 drugstore and 2 regular line, and I'm going to show you guys using one of them today. The other ones I'll just kind of quickly explain to you. The first one is the Tarte Prime Lash Primer. This is a white primer, and this is my favorite way to apply these. So this is how I'm going to be doing it today, is with these. My second high end is also Tarte. I just find that Tarte mascaras are just really natural. They work on just emphasizing your natural lashes. This is the Gifted mascara, as opposed to adding lash to them. Like the Lancome Hypnos, that is one of the worst mascaras you can use with this product. It just makes everything spidery and clumpy, and it's just not a good look. Drugstore, the Illegal Length Fiber Extensions. I don't know why this one works well, because it does have its own fiber in it, but I do really like the way it works with this one. And the Almay Get Up and Grow, which is one of my all-time favorite mascaras from the drugstore, and I just think that it's so natural and so easy to use. This is a must-have for everybody. If you can find Almay Get Up and Grow, pick some up. I'm going to go ahead and apply one coat of the Lash Primer, Tarte Lash Primer. So this is a white color, so you will notice that your eyelashes will go white as they're supposed to. Now I will say very honestly that when I'm applying this lash primer, if I notice any clumping, I will keep going over it until the clumping is gone. If you start off with clumps before you apply the Younique 3D Lash, you're gonna get really bad clumps really fast. So now we're going to go ahead with the transplanting gel, and I'm going to use the one that they send you directly from here, and I have my baby wipes ready to wipe it off when I'm done. So you want to make sure that you give it a really good coating, but you don't want to put too much on. And then you're going to go back in with the fiber lashes. Now sometimes I find that mine get a little bit weird, so I'll just go back in and out of here until I notice that they're all nicely wrapped around here so there's no loose ends sticking out. And then I just gently apply a couple coats until I'm at my desired effect. Now if I don't get my desired effect on the first try, notice the difference already between this one and this one. If I don't get my desired effect on the first try, I'm going to show you guys what I mean about a little bit goopy. This is the #1 complaint I have gotten about this mascara. See how goopy it is? Literally, that's so easy to fix. You just literally take a baby wipe and wipe it off. Now I'm going to go back over it again with the transplanting gel. Now I have been doing this for a while, so for me, I know exactly what I want it to look like. I'm going to go with the second layer today because I know that I can. Oh, see? Loose fibers. Want to make sure that those get nicely tucked in. There we go. And I do find that the second coat is way more about building volume than length. As you can see, I don't kind of come up here. I'm really sticking into the base, trying to get the inside thicker. And then I'm going to go back over it one more time with a coat of the transplanting gel. This also just really helps comb through your lashes, get any loose fibers and all that stuff. Now, tricky, last step. I can't do this with the white primer because it will show up, but I always go over it with a coat of natural mascara after. I just find that this seals it and gives it a really nice effect. Now I'm going to get really close to the camera so you guys can see what they look like. So this is the Younique 3D Fiber Lash, and this is white primer. I hope you guys can really see the difference this makes, and it's all about using it properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side now. So my biggest tip would be to keep the brush clean, and another way, like I said, you guys can do that is with disposable wands. So instead of using this wand, because this wand doesn't really do anything to shape your lashes, it literally is just an applicator to apply, use a disposable wand on each eye, a separate one for each eye. And I find that once you dip the disposable wand in here once, you should have enough to do 2 coats of the fibers if you want. The most important thing about using the Younique 3D Fiber Lash is that you don't put on too much of the transplanting gel. The fibers are amazing, and if used properly, they will last all day. They don't flake. A lot of people say that they flake. I haven't had any flaking, but you have to use the set properly. I highly recommend starting with a prime-based mascara. Then you use a very thin coat of the transplanting gel, fibers till you get the desired look with no loose fibers on it, another coat of the transplanting gel. Another little tip and trick, mine is really dirty because I actually used it yesterday when I applied these to go out, is a fan brush. This is the 205 from MAC. You're really not going to be able to see it because it's white, but you'll see it as black all over it. And it's because I literally, if I have kind of clumpy fibers sticking out of here, I'll just brush through them. And this literally will pull those fibers right out and make them nice and smooth. So this Younique set I actually purchased on my own. I did receive one, I guess it was a couple months ago now, and I finished that one off. So this is my second set. Bought it with my own money. A friend of mine does sell this though, so I will link her site down below. This is all about how to use these products properly. I really believe that the Younique 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, if you like long and thick lashes, is your lifesaver, but you have to know how to use it properly. And I see so many people misusing this. So to recap for you guys, my top 3 tips and tricks. Number 1, use a prime-based mascara, something that is not going to volumize or lengthen on its own. Something that's just a very basic mascara. That's number 1. Number 2, use a disposable wand or clean the heck out of the wand in here. Every time you use it, give it a little wipe. You have more than enough product in here to last you a really long time. It's not going to hurt it to clean off that brush. Or use a disposable wand because it gives you more control and less product on the wand because it's not sitting in it. And the last tip is to use a fan brush. This is probably the easiest tip out of them all. Literally, this just helps get all of the fibers nicely in place, remove any excess that you might have that's not in the right place. This is your little lifesaver if you're using a fiber-based mascara, but especially the Younique 3D Lash. That's it. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have used this system a ton in so many of my tutorials. You guys were asking me what mascara I was using. This is the mascara I have been using. But like I said, you do have to use it properly. Otherwise, it's just going to be like anything else. If you don't use blush properly, you're not going to get the right effect. It's the same with this. This is a multi-step product, and if you use it properly, I think you'll love the effect as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.